This week's cheese platter is featuring one of our favorite collections that we feature online here at Zabars. It's called the 4-Cheese Italian Adventure. Actually, Italy exports more cheese by weight than any other country. That's mostly due to the really heavy cheeses such as Parmesan Reggiano and Gorgonzolas. But they also make great small cheeses, and in fact many different kinds. So we thought we'd feature some of these smaller cheeses, so to speak, but certainly not small on flavor. The first one is a Cravanzina, is a Robiola style cheese from northern Italy. It is a blend of cow and sheep's milk cheeses. So the cow's milk allows it to be really buttery, creamy, and soft. The sheep's milk imparts some nuttiness, a little more earthy, herbal flavors to it. What I really enjoy about this is the sheep's milk really comes through in the aftertaste. As you walk away, you go, wow, there's a lot to that. And that's one of my favorite cheeses. The rind is a true, almost crust encasing the soft gooiness. You can eat that, although it is going to be a little stronger. This is wrapped with a little bit of straw around the edges, and that makes it a beautiful package as well. Next is Bianco Sottobosco, yet again another of the blending of milks. However, this is cow and goat's milk this time instead of cow and sheep that we had before. It's dry and flaky, however it's going to melt in your mouth. And there's one big predominant flavor, that is truffle, that has been added to it, and you'll see the wonderful speckling throughout. A beautiful rustic rind as it ages. It is a little bit salty. The goat pairs beautifully with the truffle, and it is a wonderful cheese not only for a cheese platter and for those who may be truffle lovers, but it's also a great cooking cheese, perhaps grated over risotto or melted onto a steak even with the truffle flavoring. It is a wonderful cheese and a very unique cheese in a very small little packaging. Next is Taleggio. This is a cow's milk cheese from Lombardy in Italy. It is a washed rind cheese. Thus, it is washed in brine or salt water through the aging period. This allows this cheese to ripen up, get a little stronger. The rind is certainly bright orange. That's from the washing. It is perhaps a little fragrant, although right now it smells kind of sweet and very yeasty, like fresh bread perhaps. It has a wonderful velvety texture with a meaty, perhaps a little bit of lactic flavor profile. It gets stronger as it ages and a little gooier, but at any age, it is a true classic Italian soft ripen, and a great example of why cheeses do really well when they're washed, because it allows them to ripen longer and get a stronger flavor profile. Next is a beautiful cheese that could be confused with a great cake, but it's a cheesecake, so to speak. It's called Zola Crema. It is a layering of gorgonzola and mascarpone. The mascarpone kind of cuts through that strength of the gorgonzola, while the gorgonzola adds some flavor to the sweet, mild flavor of the mascarpone. It is an absolutely stunning piece of cheese that would be perfect set out for a dessert, perhaps, or given as a gift. And how could you say no to something that looks that good and tastes even better? So with the 4 of these, you have the 4-Cheese Italian Adventure. Go on a little bit of adventure, try some of the smaller, great cheeses of Italy, or perhaps send it to a good friend who you know will appreciate it.